premium bonds? What are they? Are they worth it? Would I use them? I get asked this question all the time, and for sure, if you want to be a millionaire, then potentially this is the kind of investment you might want to make with your money. In this video, we're going to be talking about the facts, what they are, exactly how they might benefit you, and at the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing my personal opinion on premium bonds. So I really hope this video is helpful. Let's get into it. So I have been talking about making this video forever. In fact, I already kind of wrote all the facts and everything I wanted to talk to you about quite a while ago, and then I didn't make it, and actually there's been some changes since then. So I'm glad that I'm making it now because it's going to be the most up-to-date thing that I'm going to be able to share with you. So loads of people ask me about this. In fact, in our Facebook group, Budget Best Life, always chatting about premium bonds and if they're worth the investment. 21 million Brits have premium bonds, so we can't all be wrong by having them, but I'm going to share with you some factual information, some info you might just be wanting to know if you're new to them or you're thinking about investing your money, and then later on we'll chat a little bit more about what I think about them, because I think they have their place, for sure. They have their place, but for a particular reason or suitability, I would say. So obviously I'm not a financial expert, or I'm not here to give you financial advice. I'm just here to guide you with my own knowledge and my own experience, and hopefully that will be helpful if you're looking. In fact, if you are going to enjoy this video, or if you've enjoyed it so far, please do give it a like so that it can get ranked and be seen by more people, and also why not consider subscribing for 3 videos every single week. So what are premium bonds? Let's start there with a simple question. They are essentially a lottery, but your money is safe. So you're not putting your money in and then losing it if you don't win. So essentially you buy a premium bond, and that will be £25 is the minimum, and then that bond will go into a lottery, for want of a better word, where all the numbers will get randomly generated and picked out, and you will then either win a cash prize, which the minimum prize is £25, or you won't. So it's simple as that. You're not going to lose your money. And in fact, what is really important to mention here, that probably a lot of people are concerned about, is that this is a government-backed scheme. They are owned by the government. This is NS&I, National Savings and Investments, which is not a private thing. It's not something that might go bust or you're going to lose your money. It's very, very safe. So for me, a good thing is that it is really good for easy access. So if you need your money soon, if you want to be able to access it, it's a good place to put it because you're going to be able to get it out within a few days. So it's not going to be a risky investment such as stocks and shares, for example, whereby if your share is dropping, and you may have seen my investment videos, beginner strategy and everything like that, I can share a playlist for you in the description bar if you've missed them. That is a much higher volatility way of investing your money, because if a share drops and you need your access to that money straight away, you're going to lose money. Whereas with this, you can take it out and it will be the same amount. That said, you will be losing money due to inflation if you just put your money there and you don't ever touch it again, and the prizes aren't coming through. So you will lose money because of inflation. Your money will just be worth less. Another key point is that they are tax-free. Because it's not an investment, it is essentially a prize, just like the lottery would be. It's tax-free, so you're not going to have to pay loads of money if you win lots of money, which is great because so many places that you are investing your money will be taxable. However, this is where the negatives come in. It's not guaranteed. It is not a guaranteed result. So the odds on winning, and I've written it down, on winning a £1 million is a whopping 55.19 billion. So we have got a very small chance of winning big. However, the odds on winning are 1 to every 35,000 for winning the smaller prize. So you could argue that yes, this is a really fun way to put your money to get the bonus of getting a fun prize, and you don't know what you're going to get, and it's safe to keep it there and you can access it whenever you like. However, if you are wanting to increase the value of your money, which is what I try to kind of share with you in my videos about making your money work for you and making your money grow, it's not going to do that for you unless you win big. But that's the difference. You can win big here and then you're golden. You're in a really good position. So what is the prize rate? So it used to be 1.4 chance and now it's 1.1 chance. In fact, 1% chance, which if you think of it as a 1% interest rate as the mean, as in like the average, then that's okay. You think that's pretty good for savings. However, that's 1 to 1 pounds, whereas it's 25 pounds that you'd win. Therefore, it actually drags it right the way down so that if you were to win, then 24 other people have to lose for you to win that one prize. So really the median average is way less than 1%. So where to buy is a common question, and this is really, really simple. You go onto NS&I website. I'm sure you're about to find it. Google it. Other search engines are available, and have a little look around, and it's just one place. It's not like different places to buy them. It's one place. It's a government-backed website, NS&I, and you will be able to buy them. And let me just say here, because my friends, I was petrified when I first bought our first bond. So you put your money in and it gets taken out of your direct debit, out of your bank, and then it takes a good couple of days to show in the premium bonds. So I was on the phone, I'm really scared because I've put this money in, it's not showing. That's normal. So let me tell you that now. If you are gonna do it, know that it will take a while for your money to show, so don't freak out like I did. There is a limit. So you've got a £50,000 limit per person, so you could actually do one for you, one for your partner, one for your child, however your setup is, and you'll be able to each save £50,000 tax-free, which is really good considering your ISA, you're only going to be saved just over £20,000 a year, and you'll be able to more than double that with the premium bonds. But of course, you're not getting the same interest rate, which is really key to understand. So when you win, which I can actually show you, I expect on my app. So on the 3rd-ish of every month, they will do a prize draw, and it's very, very stressful, wondering. So it says here the next draw is in 20 days. Maybe you can see that. So it will be there, and you literally just tap it and it will show up with if you've won any prizes. So it's quite tense because obviously you want to win and you don't know if you will. In fact, I'm going to show you at the end. I'm going to show you at the end. I'm going to make you wait once I talk about my personal experience at the end. So what I was going to say is that that will be reinvested into your premium bonds if you haven't got £50,000, which is the maximum you can save. If you have, then they will take that money and they'll put it into your bank account. I would suggest reinvesting that somewhere else as soon as you get it, unless you need it. Now, for me, this is the perfect place to be putting your emergency fund, the money that you need access to if you need it urgently, and you need it to store it somewhere. Because you've got the added bonus, you may well win £1 million. You probably won't win that, but it's the added bonus of actually that's there as a bonus. So you could set up a standing order so that every single month you have £100, 200, depending on what you can afford, will go into your premium bonds. We actually did it as an amount. So when we first were saving for our house deposit, we put our amount in there that we'd saved, and now we'll just do it ad hoc. So when we've got the money to be able to put into there, we will add to it. So standing order is great. We personally put standing order into different investments, and I've done my investment portfolio here on this channel recently to show you a different side of where I invest now that I want to make my money work for me. But that might be the only amount that you can save, so pop it in there, work towards a goal, a financial goal, maybe an emergency fund, or maybe a house or a wedding or something like that. It's like a lottery. The less tickets you have in the lottery, the less chance you're going to have of winning. 1/3 of British people have premium bonds. So as I said, these people can't all be wrong, right? So it is a really good place to put your money, but you do need to be very aware of the alternative places that might actually work better for you financially, depending on your situation. You can win more than one prize a month. I'll show you later. Last month we won 4 prizes, so you can do it. It's easily done. So as I said, they have an app which I definitely recommend getting because it's very handy just to do the draw. You can't access all your information. That's like vaulted on their website that you need to log into with the credentials. This is just to see if you've won, which is really handy, and you can do it on the go. You don't need to log in. But for day to day, if you need to access that information, which I don't, I just know I leave it in there and that's all safe in there. I wouldn't really use the website, but I definitely recommend getting the app if you want to know what you've got on the go. So my opinion then of premium bonds. They are a really good way of storing your money safely and securely, and that you need, if you need access to, for example, your emergency fund, or us, our house deposit, because anything could happen and we might be able to buy a house tomorrow, and then we'll need access to our money. So we know that it's safe and it's not going to drop. And we get the added bonus of actually we could win 100 quid a month, 3,500 quid a month, whatever. Very unlikely, but whatever it may be. So for this, it's great if you don't like risk. If you are too worried about losing your money and you don't want to put it in stocks and shares because you think there's going to be some sort of a stock market crash, then this is a safe place to put it, and potentially safer than the bank. Always spread out your money if you're putting it into a bank, especially if you've got a large volume of it. So it's a great place if you're a little bit worried about the risk. It is totally safe, but I personally would say, and if we weren't saving towards our mortgage, I would put all of that somewhere else, because depending on your risk versus reward, I have got longer ahead. If we didn't need it for a house, we'd have longer ahead for retirement. Therefore, it's got longer time to fluctuate and to be back to level or higher. So if there's a drop in the market, you lose your money, but you will gain it back up again, because over the year, the average rate is about 6 or 7%. So you will always get that back, and that's way more than you would get averagely in premium bonds, but it does depend on your risk, if you're adverse to risk. Another really important thing here, and you can actually access this on the app, is unclaimed prizes. There's millions of pounds of unclaimed prizes. In fact, let me know in the comments if you've ever got a big win out, if you've had your money in there for 20 years and you've never won anything, or just if you don't know, maybe you don't know. Maybe this is the sort of thing you buy your children when they're born, or people buy them and then they have them in there forever and you don't know anything about it. You could be sitting on millions where you've won prizes and you don't know about it. So it's really important to make sure you are claiming that. So you'll be able to do that on the app, but you will need your details. I would recommend phoning them and talking them through with your details to try and work out if you've got any unclaimed prizes, and also help your family as well if they might not know, because there's a lot out there that's not being claimed. So onto my past 6 draws. So, and I'm an oversharer, and I'm prone to sharing too much information on this channel financially, just to help you and to kind of share what we do to help try and guide you. So I won't be sharing what we've got in there, but I will share what we've won. And I've just realised that I can't show you the screen because it's got the bond numbers on there, and I don't know if I really should share that. So June, we won £100, which is amazing. So we won 4 lots of 25. That is a really good win for us. The month before, in April, we won £50, February £25, and January £75. And it doesn't actually go back to last year. So as you can see, what's that? £250 since January. So you've got to work out whether that is a good interest rate for your savings if it was in a bank with a very, very low interest rate, but equally you could win £1 million. So it's a really hard one. I would say if we were doing it and we didn't need to access the money, I wouldn't put them in there. I'd have some in there for a bit of fun. I'd maybe try and put £100 a month in there to have it like consistently buying bonds. Oh, when you buy the bonds, they don't show until the month after. So if I bought them now, July, they wouldn't be until September's draw, because I'd missed July. I think that's right. It's basically a month. If I put them in at the beginning of July, I'd get them in August's draw, but I missed it because we're later on in July now, and it will now be September's draw. So you will always be a month behind. Interest rate, I probably wouldn't have got that much interest from a bank. So I hope this has been helpful. Do let me know any questions. I'll be happy to help with answering any questions. I hope it's helpful and I haven't jabbered on for too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me your comments below. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and let me know if you want to see anything else from me in an upcoming video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.